Hello students, I am Professor Sudarshan Pawar from Tulzaram Chaturchand College, Baramati. Today we are going to discuss about kinds or types of contract on the basis of validity. There are 5 types of contract, that is valid contract, void contract, voidable contract, illegal contract and unenforceable contract. So students, we are going to discuss these points one by one. First one is valid contract. Valid contract means a contract which satisfies all the essential conditions which are prescribed in the law is called as valid contract. I will give you a simple example, that is, A offers to sell his motor car to B for rupees 5 lakh and then B accepts A's offer. This will become a valid contract. This is a simple type of contract, that is a contract which satisfies all the prescribed conditions which are prescribed in the law, or which are essential conditions which are prescribed in the law is called as valid contract. Then we are going to discuss about the void contract. Friends, void contract means which contract ceases to be enforceable by law, becomes void when it ceases to be enforceable. It is a contract without any legal effects and a nullity. So I will give a simple example to you, that is an agreement made under a mistake. This presence of mistake shows that the parties did not really agree to the matter about which there seems to be an apparent agreement. There is one note for this void contract. A void contract is not necessarily unlawful, but it has no legal effect. So it have not any legal effect. Students, we are going to discuss about third point, that is voidable contract. Section 2 subsection 1 lays down that an agreement which is enforceable by law at the option of one or more of the parties thereto, but not at the option of the other or others, is a voidable contract. A voidable contract is one which can be set aside or avoided at the option of the aggrieved party. Listen carefully, students. A voidable contract is one which can be aside or avoided at the option of the aggrieved party. For example, A at the point of gun makes B agree to sell his house for rupees 50,000. This can be a voidable contract because here B's consent is not free and he is the aggrieved party. He can decide to disassociate himself from his agreement, but they can enforce this agreement against A if he so desires. But if the aggrieved party does not exercise his option within a stipulated time, the agreement would become binding on him also. So voidable agreement in the voidable agreement, a voidable contract is one which can be set aside or repudiated or avoided at the option of the aggrieved party. So we are going to discuss the fourth point, that is illegal contract. The illegal contract or illegal agreement means a contract which is related to the legality. So a contract is illegal if it is forbidden by law, or is of such nature that is permitted, would defeat the provisions of any law, or is fraudulent, or involves or implies injury to a person or property of another, or court regards it as immoral or opposed to public policy. So this will called a illegal contract. What is included in illegal contract? That is, if anyone can agree on the following terms, if he got the consent from other on the basis of fraudulent or involves or implies injury to a person or property of another, or court regards it as immoral or opposed to public policy, then it is called as illegal agreement. Students, listen carefully. All illegal agreements are void agreements, but all void agreements are not illegal. So illegal contract is a simple term. The fifth point is unenforceable contract, where a contract is good in substance but because of some technical defects cannot be enforced by law, is called unenforceable contract. These contracts are neither void nor voidable. So students, when the contract is good in substance, if the contract is good in substance but because of some technical problem, because of some technical defect, they cannot enforced by law, it called as unenforceable contract. Students, we are going to discuss about the second basis of contract, that is on the basis of formation. First point on the basis of formation is express contract. Express contract means a contract which in the terms of contract are stated in words, written or oral by the parties. So this is called as express contract. I will give some simple example. X goes to Y's shop and asks him to supply one small radios for ₹500. Y tells him that he is ready to supply the radio at the mentioned price. This is an express contract. So X express his price and radio, then Y accepts the X offer, then it will be a express contract. So the express contract means a contract is a contract which is the terms of contract are stated in words and written or oral form. The second point on the basis of formation is implied contract. Implied contract is one which is inferred from the acts or conducts of the parties or from the circumstances of the sieges, where a proposal or acceptance is made, otherwise then in words promise is said to be implied. So an implied contract is a contract in which the terms are not expressly stated. Listen carefully, friends. An implied contract is a contract in which the terms are not expressly stated but which are inferred from the circumstances of the case and conduct of the parties. Here, no exchange of words, either written or spoken, takes place, but the manifestation of their intentions is inferred from their respective acts or conduct. So I will give a simple example to you. That is, A, CTC bus is playing on the road. P boards on the bus. There has become an implied contract between CTC and P, and P is bound to pay the actual fare for getting down at his destination. So it will become an implied contract. Students, we are going to discuss about a third element or third type on the basis of formation, that is quasi contract. So in this contract, rights and obligations arise not by any agreement between the parties but by operation of law. I will give a simple example for quasi contract. X, a tradesman, leaves goods at Y's house by mistake. Y treats the goods as his own. Y is bound to pay X for them. So this will become a quasi contract. Students, these are the types of contract on the basis of formation. We are going to discuss about the types of contract on the basis of performance, that is executed contract. So an executed contract is one where both the parties to the contract have discharged their responsibilities by performing them. If there are two parties and they both are perform their responsibilities or discharge their responsibilities by performing them, this will called as executed contract. I will give a simple example to you. A offers to sell his car to B for rupees 2,50,000. B accepts A's offer. A delivers the car to B and B pays rupees 2,50,000 to A. It is the type of executed contract. Both the parties A and B are discharge their responsibilities by performing them. So it is called as executed contract. The second type of contract on the basis of performance is executory contract. An executory contract is one where one or both the parties to the contract have still to perform their obligations in future. Listen carefully, students. An executory contract is one where one or both the parties to the contract have still to perform their obligations in future. It is called as executory contract. So a contract which is partially performed or wholly unperformed is termed as executory contract. Students, the third point on the basis of performance is unilateral contract. The unilateral contract means a contract one where at the time when the contract is made, one party has already performed the obligation and the obligation on the part of the other party is outstanding. That is called as unilateral contract. Students, I will give a simple example for unilateral contract. That is, A buys a railway ticket for journey from Calcutta to Delhi. X has performed his duty under the contract, but the railways are yet to perform their duty, so it is called as unilateral contract. Then we are going to discuss about the last point or last type of contract on the basis of performance, that is bilateral contract. A bilateral contract is one which the obligation on both the parties to the contract is outstanding at the time of the formation of the contract. The bilateral contract are also known as contracts with executory consideration. So these are the points which are included in the types of contract. Today we are discussed about the types of contract on the basis of validity, that is valid contract, void contract, voidable contract, illegal contract and unenforceable contract on the basis of validity. On the basis of formation, express contract, implied contract and quasi contract, and on the basis of performance, executed contract, executory contract, unilateral contract and bilateral contract. Students, there are some difference between various types of contract, that is illegal contract and void contract. What do you mean by illegal contract and what do you mean by void contract? This is the important point. So an illegal contract is one whose object is declared illegal by law. Listen carefully. An illegal contract is one whose object is declared illegal by law. The distinction lies in the fact that the illegal contract is prohibited by law, whereas a void contract does not get the assistance of law. A void contract does not affect the collateral transaction, but an illegal contract does. For example, A promises to pay a sum of money on account of a wager to B. B cannot enforce the promise for the simple reason that a wagering contract is void in law. So there is another difference between void contract and voidable contract. In void contract, when a contract ceases to be enforceable at law, it becomes a void contract, but voidable contract which is enforceable by law at the option of one or more parties thereof, but not at the option of other. A void contract cannot create any legal rights, but voidable contract takes its full and proper legal effect unless it is disputed and set aside by the person entitled to do so. Third difference in this, that is a void contract does not provide any legal right to the parties to the contract, but the voidable contract gives right to the aggrieved party to rescind the contract and claim the damages, etc. in certain cases. So this is the types of contract. Some types of contract are important. There are various types of contract. There are I think there are 12 types of contracts, that is executed, executory, unilateral, bilateral, express, implied, quasi, valid contract, void contract, voidable, illegal and unenforceable contract. So remember these types of contract. This is an important point for your examination. Thank you.